live. Doesn't necessarily say that it's live on Twitch yet. It probably is live for anyone who sat there in the chat, which, if you are there, hello! And if you're not there, apologies, because I'm desperately trying to get this to, you know, let me watch the stream. There we go. Let's just check that. Yeah, oh, microphone's coming through fine. Good. Hello, Mass156, how you doing? See? Told you it'd be Battletech. And here we are with Roundup's Marauders. Oh, I didn't rename the fucking... Oh, go. Roundup's Marauders. It always picks Marauders as your default name, doesn't it? So, Roundup's... How about Roundup's Wreckers? There we go. Do we have an apostrophe for that? I think it's apostrophe for Wreckers. No, it's not Table Tech. No. Roundup's Rounders. Roundup's Renegades. Oh, that's a bit better, isn't it? Renegades is pure fucking 80s cheese as well. Let's go with that. Renegades. There we go. Yes, Cole's good one. Yobbo, hello. Crisp bright day it is. Yeah, it's brightish out here as well. I've inadvertently gone for a Marek kind of scheme on the mechs, but I think there is a reason for that. I believe my character is supposed to be, or the character of this one. But let's have a look at our pilots. This is literally very new. I only made this when we updated the mod. So we've got Blaze. She looks it. Hardcore. Fucking hell. What's going on with the FOD on this bloke? Did he slice himself over a pizza cutter? Razor. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Racer. Yeah, oh, he looks it. There's Roundup. And Trigger, who, fuck, he's let himself go a bit since Only Fools and Horses. Jesus. So, yeah, that's our group of misfits. Now, apologies at the start. This is why I picked a Star League cash start here at the very beginning. So, we start with a Cicada. Nothing special about that. It's just got the small and mediums. I did get a Firefly, and unfortunately, due to these being modded, some of the skins do not look good on them. For instance, if we go to one of the other melee patterns, I mean, that's what the colour scheme looks like, and it's frankly hideous. It doesn't get much better as you go through them. That's why I ended up just going, I think, with pattern 4 for the colour scheme. I did get a Mongoose, which is super cute. I love that little thing. So that's going to be there. And we also have a pair of Talons, which also have horrendous colour blocking. But yeah, they don't look much better with pattern 4, to be honest. But I might just have to go with pattern 4 on them for the Talons. So we got a pair of them. They have XL engines, double heat sinks. I think they've both got that, and the Firefly, sorry, has got ferrofibrous with XL engine, and that's pretty well built actually. And the Mongoose has endosteel and ferrofibrous with its lasers and a Beagle probe. So basically, every single mech here is going to be really expensive or irreplaceable if they take too much damage. So that's going to be the hilarity of this start. On the upside, we've got double heat sinks. We started, the game has randomly selected a Lao system for us to start in, which actually works for me, for the most part. We're on Woodstock. There's a reason I'm happy with this, because, you know, as we go through, at some point we're going to be waiting for the good old invasion by Davian to happen. If it hasn't already, what fucking year are we in, actually? What's our date? What's our date? Where's the date? That's the timeline. What the fuck is the date? Oh, here we go. Jesus, right in front of me. January 1st, 3025. We've got to wait until we get to 3026 to get the invasion going. Ah, Papa Schlump for Frohes Neues Jahr. Hello. Cheers. Yeah. Good day, Muffin. How you doing? Pearl Monhan. Is it okay replacing 2 mediums and AC2 for 2 large on the Blackjack? You go for it. I mean, it might be a bit hot. I mean, 2 large on a 45 tonner. I think you're going to struggle a bit with heat, but your damage output's pretty good. I don't want to talk to you, Doc. I just want to I want upgrades. That's what I want. Let's see, 89 grand. 89 grand. Oh, Jesus, they changed the drop. 1.48 million. Wow. They fucking jumped that up. Well, it looks like we'll be patching up the power system as our first ship upgrade. Right, well, let's get a contract under our belt. So, we got a few contracts there. We got supply lines, shit, recovery. Ooh, assassination, battle, blackout, and assassinate. Who are we against with the battle? Pirates. Ah, works for me. 172 grand. Oh no. Oh, it's the one where I got to bring stubble and flapjack and all that. Oh, I don't want to do that one. Oh, no, we don't want to do that one. It's all a bit wank. I guess we'll do aggressive negotiations. This is a foggy night map. Yeah. So the mods had a few updates, so now you can see that there's different weather conditions and stuff. So that's gonna be interesting. Dead or alive, creep, you're coming with me. That's an assassination there. I'm interested actually in trying the assassination in the urban centre. That's for Marek against Lao, which isn't bad. They're not offering a hell of a lot. Right, well, we'll bring all of our light boys with us. I don't know what mech I want to be in. I think I'm going to go in the Mongoose. Firefly. Talon, obviously. Roundup. We'll bring Blaze. Blaze, Hardcore, and Trig. Here you go, guys. My paint job as Optimus Prime's siblings is intentional. It's like it's supposed to be Marek. It's purple, red, and blue. I am at the mercy of contract painters, Yabo. You're right. Don't throw water balloons at me. It's not warm. Throw them at me in the summer. Not in the winter. I'll catch cold again. Caught it last time. Oh, massive shout out by the way. If you're on my Discord, if you go to the I'll have to put a link under. It's the YouTube thing here. But Inter, if you haven't seen, went through the phenomenal task of going through every single Battletech stream I've done. From the original campaign playthrough, for all of the replays of the standard vanilla campaign to the modded campaigns, up to, I believe, about 3 weeks ago, if not longer, with every single element that you found funny, all the rants with time codes, character appearances, the names of the episodes, and any other little notes. Just massive thank you into that. It was brilliant. I loved reading it, going back through, and seeing stuff I don't even remember having conversations about. Honestly. Apparently the number of rants I had about PGI in the past has been quite significant. The water balloon freezes mid-air and goes me. Yeah, good. Jesus, okay, we're going for a Dias de Muerte with her. Sergeant Major Juliet Thomas. Oh yeah, AO, expecting hostiles. That... Oof, what do we think from that? Oh, it could be a Centurion. Aha! So the bigger drops is indeed working. So what happened in the previous installation of the mod was I don't think I'd installed this other mod correctly, which is the one that allowed for larger battles, where there are usually some friendly units involved. I unfortunately screwed that up. And what's this? Night. Low light conditions are applying 2 difficulty to weapon accuracy and a 10% movement reduction. And foggy. Foggy is applying a 10% movement reduction. 1 source provides this effect. Oh, she's also the command mech, so I get +1 to lance initiative until attacked. Wow, nice. Okay. Nice little feature there. Oh, and there's a vedette just over there. Oh, and there's a fire starter right behind us. Shit.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Well, I suppose I better try and do something about that. If I want to get into... Let's get into optimum range here. It's not going to be a good shot, though, but we'll try it. Hey, Rykeros. Of course, every time you run through the pilots, all I can hear is, allow me the pleasure of introducing you to Blade. Laser. Blazer. It was like that, wasn't it? And the first time I read it, I was like, the fuck is this? I just love Trigger. I've just got Only Fools and Horses in my head every time. Yeah, alright, Del boy. You're right, Del. That's it. If it was possible, I'll have to see if I can replace his character portrait with one of Trigger from fucking Only Fools and Horses now. I'm not even a fan of that show, but it's just everyone knows who fucking Trigger is, right? It's its original mech. This is the Turian and Davian cargo map. I just wondered if it was possible to pick up the cargo and move it with a mech. Oh no, you couldn't do that. Wow, look at those percentages. When you first play a new campaign, awful your aim is. You've got pilots that are just ham-fisted mooks who don't know what they're doing. Yeah, how do I do things? How do I move my mech in a forward position? I'm new here. Wink, wink, wink. He should eject just because he's taking so much fire at him, not it to him. Oh god. Oh, he's going for the Jedgar. He kept his evasion up, the little shit. What? What even fired at the Vedette? Only Fans and Horses? Some of your viewers might not know about Only Fools and... Yeah, I know Master 156, and I wouldn't actually recommend they go watch Only Fools and Horses. The humour will be completely lost. And it probably won't be that entertaining, and I don't think it will have aged very well either. I think it was very much a product of its time, was that series. Vedette, a wonderful tank, it's good. Okay. Go, Hunter Light Tank. Well, I mean, at least he gets the hits, right? Oh, it's some hot Vedette on Vedette action. Managed out, brothers, managed out. Hey, Kiro, greetings, podlings and boffins. 'Tis I, it is indeed, 'tis you. Good golly, Miss Molly, we might have a shot on the rear end and actually get a hit. Oh, well, I think something hit. I think the small laser missed.
Ready for orders.
Fuck it, just fire the PPC anyway. We went internal. The best location to hit an enemy is internally. Oh god, that paint scheme makes my eyes bleed. But it's better than the other options I have available. Oh, it's a hit. Right arm destroyed. Woohoo! Our first component destruction of the series.
Commander.
Yeah, cut his head off. Yeah, kick him. Kick him. Go, Nicholas. Dunk. Oh, was that it? Oh, there we go. Oh, so the lasers. Yeah, we destroyed jump jet. Woo!
That hit something good.
Skymaster, what's this? Case in point, I've never heard of Only Fools and Horses, although I get the Only Fans and Horses references. Oh, there you go, you see. Yes, Raycross is a brand new run because the mod had an update. My saves weren't compatible. But no, I totally wanted to just, you know, restart fresh with a new head of hair and my trousers. So we wanted to go straight from there. And I've got the Bigger Battles mod working again, so now we get all these wonderful, wonderful moments where some missions are going to take a good half an hour for all of the allies and enemies to take turns, and I can just sit back and just let the AI basically take all the hits for me. That's what's fun. That's what I like about this. Oh, that's where he went. Did he jump jet again? What a little shit. There you go. Look, the Marek support lance. They got this. There you go. Oh well. Okay. You haven't got this. You shot that bit of the road there. Makes no sense. What were you doing, you idiot? Nope. Oh, that might be the target. I'm not sure. Okay, round up. Yep, you just walk backwards into the trees. Makes total sense. Actually, something you can't do in Battletech, I guess, unless you were an incredibly skilled pilot. Which, being generous here, you're not. You're pretty new. You are a nub.
All weapons committed.
Hey! Fuck that building. Aim shot took out the building. Hit the enemy at the same time, but aim shot took out the building.
Roger that.
Those calls look so great in the technical readouts on those high-def computer. You talk about the Komodo.
Firing.
Whoa! Technical dream show. Left arm, left leg, left torso destroyed. Eject, mate. Just fucking eject. Oh no, he's not down. Eject. Come on, just like the Met Commander intro. Ejecting, ejecting, ejecting. No, he's just gonna stay in there. Because he's a noob. You've got a death wish, mate. I don't know why, but... Okay, other building destroyed, but yay! We got him. Insane amount of property damage, but we got him.
Confirmed. Copy that, Commander.
Well, a Toro and a Talos would be nice. Well, I mean, when I get to the time frame that's got them available. Okay, we've destroyed 75% of the escorts. They still have reinforcements, and there's the diplomat himself. Who... That might be him jumping in. It could be the reinforcements. We're not sure. We also have this unknown vehicle, which is probably the last of the escorts still driving around. But that's why we have our brave scouting force. So we're going to go ahead, find the enemy for me. There we go. What is it? I can't move them. It's a... Oh shit, it's a Wolverine at this. Oh my god. Oh, he is the target. Okay. Well, he just got his legs wrecked because the building's still almost blown up. That's a good start. Oh wow, that's a good chunk of his leg armor taken out, yeah. Well, I think I know what body part we're going to aim for with our aim shots. Let's see, what actually, oh no, we can't check that now. Hermes! Yay! Oh, he's burning me to death. Ah! My skin, it's peeling off my bones. Ah! Yeah, he's only got 10 armor on each leg now. That's not too bad. Oh, my flesh, it burns! Ah! I mean, we literally need like one of these lasers to hit the legs, right? And we got two. There we go. We get his other leg, he's gonna have a real tough time running away.
Yes, Commander. Copy that.
What's this? Oh, Naman, hey, how you doing? Hey, Vark. Christ, everyone's stood up earlier today. Morning, Darius. How many Mech Warriors killed so far? He hasn't accidentally spaced any yet. The herpes burns. Yeah, those map. Yeah, on the man that map you made on Tabletech or Tabletop Simulator. Yes, that looks great. That is really good.
Target acquired.
Orders.
I will snipe you. I will kill you.
Speed there in a jiff.
Should be a bit more
Taking the shot.
serious about this. 66% stray shot. You took out the fucking Daily Bugle out in the background. What'd you do that for?
You got
Oh, the paint scheme. Oh, it hurts my eyes. Oh. If he hits with 56%. Fuck you, game. 66% on one shot. Nah, it's a myth. 54% on that shot. Yeah, solid hit. CT, well done. Ow. Don't shoot my friendly Fidette. Oh, you got Toro as an ancestral mate in your old BT rod. That's nice. Yeah, nice, right, Cross. You have to order some Wolf's Dragoons mechs now, but not the special packet from the Kickstarter. Oh, yeah, me and the bro, Davros sent us that new one, and the Annihilator, and that just looks so pretty. Oh god, it's such a nice new mold on the Annie. No! Hopefully that wasn't Deus del Muerte. Or Deus dos Muerte. Hopefully she's not dead. Don't shoot that! You fucking idiot. Don't blow that up. I don't even know what that is. I know it's a thing that goes boom. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Well, you got the Scorpion. The escorts are all destroyed. We did good, right? I mean, some dead Capellans. Hermes! Oh, no, Hermes! No! Why the flames? What is... what is this again? Oh shit, it's the electrical transformer. It's got 5 hit points left. Oh. Gotta get away from that. I do not want to be in the sight line of whatever that is over there. That might not end well for me. Right, let's run the mongoose. The mongoose? Active probe ping. How can I not press this button? Perform a sensor lock 250 and generates 50 heat for the user. There's a 4-round cooldown. Okay. Bing!
Sensor lock on target.
That's the first time I've ever had that ability. It was nice.
Good to go.
You know, I think stand still and fire. Oh, we got another. We did do a bit more damage to the leg. A little bit more damage to that leg. One of them. His leg's gonna come off any minute now. No, I don't. No, can we just fuck that off for a sec? Coolant exchanger. Yeah, I mean, we could blow that up.
Move order received.
Probably gonna have to help the Hermes, aren't we? Well, not help the Hermes, kill the Hermes. By blowing his leg off in one alpha strike there.
Ready to rock.
You just hardcore living out your fucking name there, pal. Holy shit, man. You fucked him up.
Locking off with all weapon systems.
Yep, there goes the PPC. Off to destroy a bus stop or something. Right, well, yeah, you get out of there, Hunter. And then fire at him from over there. Okay, makes sense. He's stressed. Oh, now I would like a stray shot, please. Please stray shot that. Come on, AI tanks. I'm begging you. Ah! Jesus Christ. You just shot my mongoose. The mongooster. I just shot the mongooster. What are you doing? Vedette. No, stop firing. Oh, okay, well, you killed him. But you should stop firing at him and fire at the target. Oh, no. What is this? A wasp. No! Friendly! Friendly die now. Jesus! So is that it? Like she just acts now in round 4 instead. Okay. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. This is okay.
On my way.
This is fine. I never used the active probe in the main game. Probably don't want to like fire everything, just a bit.
Locking on target.
It's gonna blow. Oh shit! Oh, come on. Oh, his legs have got 11 left. His legs 11. He's the bingo call. He's the fucking bingo call of shots. Come on. No, no, no. Oh. So many misses. Night fighting, and he's in that electrical field, which is going to make it more difficult to hit him. And that was an aimed shot as well. It was an aimed shot.
Firing.
No. It's all down to you, Roundup. For what it's worth. Alright. Overheat. Cleaning woman. Okay.
Engaging target.
Oh. Scratched his armor. Maybe the tanks can do the job. Oh, no. No, missed. We got one other tank that can help. He may have taken so much damage he might start to flee, but no, he's going for the vedette instead. Oh no, he can split his fire. What an ass! Yes, I have 2 of those PP2 mechs. I started with 2 talents. How many buildings full of poor innocent civvies have your gang of bastards blown to shrapnel at this point? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's at least 6 over there. I believe there's another building down there where we started this fight. That it happened in over there as well. So yeah, a few.
What's up, Commander?
Not gonna lie, it's been a few. Hold on, where's his spine? There it is. Let's just evaluate this. Drop the mediums. We'll just fire all 4 smalls into his spine, I guess.
Target locked on enemy 6. Solid connection on that one.
Yeah, it's not nice, is it? Being shot in the back, you little bugger. However, I lament that I have no mechs capable of jumping in this start at the moment.
Something I can do?
Now, apparently I've got a much better chance of hitting, so...
Locking in all weapon
Okay,
systems.
that's better. It's armor damage, but it's better than no damage.
Fun time.
He's stressed. However, I am going to just run up and try and punch the
Engaging
wasp with the mongoose. Come on. No dice. Okay, he jumped and he wants to kill the vehicle. No! No! Fuck, my left torso.
Warning. Weapon system.
Oh, my left arm. Ow, that might be full of irreplaceable parts. Thanks. Thanks, friendly. Thanks for that.
Hey, yo.
Oh yeah? Huh?
I got you.
Hey, you want to start blowing off bits of Starlink tech? Fuck you. That was far less impressive than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, well, how about this, huh? Fuck you, buddy. Ah, great angles. Thanks, game. Ow. Oh, my poor mongoose.
Damage minimal.
My poor mongoose. Oh, how's it doing? It's only lost a medium. It's not too bad. Apparently, the Wolverine does actually have it in for me, though, so... Get into the trees for a little bit of damage reduction. I can throw in the other medium laser, so...
Engaging target.
Hey! There you go, Varg. Up the civvy count. Oh, he ejected. He took so many hits, he just went, I'm out.
Receiving you.
Punch the wasp now. Punch the wasp. Oh, you can't do that because you don't have fists. Kick the wasp now. And then use 4 small lasers. Hey!
My decent good self.
Woohoo!
Mission successful.
Do I have friendly fire turned on? No! Christ, no. Run the mongoose away. Never! Never! Never run a mongoose away. Lost medium, a beagle, Semendo, and Pharaoh. No, it's not surprising. One piece of salvage. Well, we'd be remiss not to take the Wolverine part. We did get his AC5, a couple of heat sinks, some jump jets, some ammo, SRM ammo. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Ooh, I still have brew left. The pilot ejected to save the civvies. Yeah, he did, yeah. Oh yeah, another stream I was watching at one point had a Wolverine that he managed to fit like a small hag into the arm. Jesus. See, everyone is a wee bit fatigued. Obviously, we're going to go to the old mech bay, and I'm not quite sure how we refit and repair this. This will be interesting. Oh, apparently we just get Endo and the beagle back. It's okay, game. Oh, cancel. We need to put another medium laser back in. Oh, which we don't have. Oh, okay. Let's go to the store. Yeah, it's medium laser. 66,000 for medium laser. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. I fucking tell ye. Fuck me. 66,000 for a single medium laser. Fuck it. Tell you what, Capellans, man, they got a markup on their shit. Oh, yeah. Alright, we'll take the crate because it's always got the same shit in it anyway. Here we go. Oh, did it have an assassin in it? Oh, we got a UAC 20. Okay. And an LP2. Well, yeah. Oh, the assassin lives up to its name if it's piloted by Varg. That's true. Unfortunately, I've got literally no use for the assassin. It's a pretty model. It's taking up room though, so you're just gonna go in the collection, okay? It's gonna get stored. Best crate ever. Yeah, because it had that mech in it. Yeah. Yeah, a model of some of those would be really cool. All right, let's get everyone out of the fatigue state. Oh god, I went to the wrong bit. There's no one dead. Why? The memorial wall shouldn't even be a thing I can click until someone bit the dust.
Commander.
Did anyone earn enough XP to gain a level here? Oh, definitely putting the gunnery up. Tactics as well, and gunnery again.
Training confirmed, Commander.
There we go. Trig only got 200 XP.
Waiting for order.
All only got 200 XP. Yeah, definitely still the assassin over the Cicada. Cicada's got better speed. And I like cicadas more than assassins. Look, Skymaster, face it. Given an option between an assassin and a cicada, you pick a panther because you've got jump jets and heavier weaponry compared to both of those mechs. Right, ambush convoy, no. Recovery mission in the desert. In the desert. Recover some person's shit. Well, we just worked for the Free Worlds League, so we can work against them. One man's fart is another man's treasure. Come on, lads. And ladies. No, you don't pick the Commando rocket or Rack 2. Though a Rack 2 Commando does sound fun. Yes, the Panther is the alley cat, as you say, it is slow. But I don't need speed when I can just blow their heads off of a PPC at distance. I can get hold of a Panther in compelling space. Fucking Chinese, they got knock off everything, Skymaster. Christ. There'd be a fucking Panther knocking around in compelling space somewhere. Merc units exist, they've got Panthers. And then all go to a Curitan shop and go, please sir, can we buy a Panther from you? Honourable Mighty Shogun. If only you changed Trigger's voice lines to actual Trigger quick. Oh, that'd be great, yeah. Oh man, that would be fucking cool. Yeah, if I could actually get Trigger quotes for the character, yeah. Oh man, yeah, that'd be so good. Oh, best of luck, I'm gonna need it. Hello, Sergeant Ashley Smith of the Lyran Commonwealth. What have you brought with you? Oh, you brought yourself your own group of hard-fighting bastards. What have we got? We got a fire starter, and we got some tanks that I don't think those ones can actually get off the top of the hill because of the spawn point. But here we go. Let's do what mongooses do best. Mongeese.
On my way.
I don't actually know what the plural is. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Can I actually get this mech off this hill? I am not sure I can, actually. Oh, I can, but oh my god, he's got a long way to run around. Yeah, some of the maps do have issues with spawn locations. Well, at least the fire starter can run down the hill. At least we got that. I'm not sure. The rest of the tanks, though, I think are going to be running around for a long, long time. Do not run back up there. I'll fucking kill ye. You run back up there, you bastard.
Copy that.
Coordinates received.
A Caesar would be nice. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Oh, so yeah, have you seen the updated Bane and Kraken? It's a weird looking one, isn't it? Yeah, I don't dislike it though. I think it looks okay.
Skipper,
I'd say the only one that I was really upset with was the Mercury redesign because there was a different artist, and I'm assuming that the one that they were using just for all the other art wasn't available for that one, or they'd commissioned them at a different time. I just really didn't like the Mercury's change. And the Sentinel. I thought, sadly, two of my kind of first choice mechs of the Star League era both had kind of crappy rework art, and I didn't like it as much. But the rest of them I've been really, really impressed with. The new Scorpion art, for instance, is just so good. It's so nice. Oh, enemy contact. What do we got? I got nothing. Over. Doo-doo. Enemy mech spotted. Doo-doo. 600 meters.
Roger that.
It's one of those bits of armor that I always liked. He had those weird, like, robot voices. Who the original Armor 2 game. Enemy man spotted 600 meters west. Doo-doo. Are you still buying the lead mercury? Yeah, don't blame you. Unless you are actually telling me that you're buying like mercury, like liquid mercury or something. In that case, I think he might be a terrorist. But send in the mongoose, and you shall feel the sting of the mongoose. I'm not saying that the new art is bad. Don't get me wrong. It's a phenomenal piece of artwork. But I really liked the look of the original mongoose in the original artwork, and I have a kind of soft spot for it because in the last tabletop campaign we were running, I had a Mercury for quite a while, and it was a really good mech. I had so much fun running around in that thing. It couldn't overheat. I could harass the shit out of tanks and mechs with it. It was just really good overall.
Ready to rock.
Okay.
Target.
Oh, just missed.
No love on that.
The original Sentinel is very silly, yeah. But I kind of like the quirky nature of some of the mechs in it. Like, some of the art makes them look so, I don't know, rampantly silly.
Moving out.
Well, let's face it, like, the original Urban Mech is not artwork that you would go, look at this, like, behold this stunning design. You know, you never say that. You look at it and go, look, what the fuck is that? What the fuck? Like, why would anyone use this thing? Everyone immediately fell in love with it because it's so ridiculous, and the write-up for it also paints the picture of this very cheap, very bad-looking mech. That everyone just, it's like, you know, by modern standards it's a meme, but back in the day people just liked it because it was so awful. It's kind of the same thing with me with the Sentinel. I just always thought it looked kind of dopey. It's a bit like the Komodo. Oh, was it now, I forgot the name of it now. What's the company? Ralpartha UK? What's my favourite Solaris built mech? I don't really have one, to be honest. A lot of the unique Solaris mechs are okay. I suppose the Porcupine, because it looks so fucking stupid with all the little, with the weird spikes sticking out of its back. I remember the first time I saw that and just laughed. Let's see. I might be better off just firing at that just because.
Confirmed.
Right, so they've got at least 2 other vehicles, probably mechs moving in.
Yup.
I don't even know what the friendly fire starter's doing. It doesn't seem to be doing much of anything now. It seems to have shut down from what I can tell. Now, it doesn't matter how stressed we make a spider, it'll never eject. Oh, there it goes. Running over there a bit. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately I haven't got enough movement to go into the other trees to... I don't want to leave the mongoose exposed over there to return enemy fire from those 2 mechs coming in, so... back up around the hill a bit more.
Engaging target.
Ah, there we go. Okay, so spider's down.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Was this the Huron Warriors, the dumbest looking mech to ever disgrace a table, though, let's be honest. I'd hate it even if it wasn't Capella. It is such a bizarre looking mech, isn't it? I always found the Hauptmann, for some reason, to be kind of ugly and offensive to me. Just the idea of someone making a mech that has a stogie sticking out of its mouth, and that's a weapon. I just want to be like, ugh, why did you make that? Who commissioned that art? Who commissioned that mech in universe who went, oh, I want this big stupid hunchback looking thing with a robot cigar sticking out of its mouth, and that's a laser. Wait, who the fuck commissions that? Who's it requisitions? And they went, yes, that's it. That's the mech we want. It's like a Daisy's retard cousin. Yeah, that one is derpy as fuck. Yeah, I never liked it. I remember looking at it, just being utterly unimpressed.
I'm on him.
Oh, it's Lyman Commonwealth's, or the Lyran. It's not Lyman Commonwealth at that point, is it? It's the new Lyran States. It's their new assault mech of choice. It's like, oh god, they must have been fucking thin on the ground for options then. If that was their best offering. That was the 3060 book that was filled by primary school design mechs. Oh, you're thinking a cup. It would be weird if it was... Wouldn't it be weird if it was actually influenced by that character? Someone went like, I'm such a fan of Cup, I'm gonna fucking make a battle mech, and that's gonna be the reference to him. That would be strange.
All weapons committed.
The Lyran logo appearing all the way through this makes it funnier.
Orders.
No, I don't. Do I? No, maybe I do. Yeah, probably.
On my way.
Go kick him and shoot him with small lasers. Or whatever it is you're doing. Okay, you killed him. But just to be sure, shoot the corpse. Good Firefly.
Mech destroyed.
Ready for orders.
Sprint.
Let's move.
As we get eyes on, right? Oh, it's a fire starter. They've been a bit prolific so far. Oh god, that's what we got. Oh, Jesus, that one can actually fire at something. And it got a hit. Wow. So we got a couple of tanks and a fire starter.
What
Okay.
are your orders, Skipper?
Doesn't look like he can have an unobstructed angle on him yet, so
I got you.
I don't want to grab the masterpiece just yet. May as well try and take these guys out if possible.
I got you.
Zoom.
That didn't hit.
I leap, I soar. Oh, some red hot fire starter on fire starter action. Yeah, we've had a couple of hot on same mech on same mech action, haven't we? Yeah, I did like the Templar actually. The Templar was a nice mech. The Hauptmann is an Omnitech that makes it better by default, right? And besides, they named it after their commanding rank, so Hauptmanns must drive Hauptmanns. Is it the order of things? Yeah, I mean, it could very well be the case. I don't know. It's just I always remember every time I see the mech, it just looks so dumpy. I like dumpy. Like in real life, I like some of the kind of dumber tank designs that came out of the Second World War. Or just some of the designs that weren't that great, but you know they're just kind of fun. Like the Stuart tanks, for instance, I always thought looked a bit shit. Or like the Tetrarch, or like in the German side, I always like the little Panzer IIs and those kind of things. And then some of the other crap that came out of the war, you know, like the Russian BT series tanks, BT 7s and 5s. They all look really crap, but I always liked them. And it's kind of the same for mechs. If it's a kind of dopey, dumpy looking little thing, then more often than not, I can give it a pass. Because other people don't like it.
Commander.
Right. Oh, just asking Varg, have you spent your boyfriend points? I know you were told you might be on your overdraft, but I'll be good for tonight, by the way, Varg. Record some more Phalo 4. Boo 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 boo. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hey, Trigger.
Accuracy through
Alright, Delboy. Oof. Your fire starter's looking a little unsettled there, buddy. Sweet. You got alone. Nice. Yeah, I remember. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Armor breach.
Oh,
Internal
shit.
damage.
Oh, shit. He bum drops. Yeah. Yeah, that has to die. That has to die now. Very quick.
Engaging target.
Yeah, there we go. Jesus, I just realised there's a Salahadin.
Enemy unit
Fuck me.
destroyed.
Oof. Fuck, it hit one of my talons as well. Almost, like, did a good amount of damage to it.
Roger that.
Okay, tag marks. Don't really know if that'll help much, but probably not.
I'm on the move. Giving them everything.
You see, now chat's going about DS9. Now, I didn't not watch DS9, but here's the thing. I didn't watch all of DS9. So, plus I only remember it as being a shameless rip-off of Babylon 5. Because, well, that's exactly what they did. Not to say it was a bad show. I do remember that they did a lot of good stuff later on with characters like Bashir and stuff like that. I know they gave him a lot more characterization and background as things went on. Remember that being a thing.
Affirmative, Commander.
DS9's best of the Star Trek series? I don't know, seriously, what's wrong with original series though? There's the campiness, granted, but there are some actually pretty well reasoned, well written stories there. The theme of them and that aren't bad. I think a lot of people remember all of like the wobbly sets and you know, what is this thing you call Kiss and all that kind of like cheese, but there were some pretty good episodes in that. I do remember hearing there was a lawsuit over it with B5 because was it Straczynski had gone to had originally approached Paramount, hadn't he, with the idea, and they basically said, "Oh yeah, oh, it sounds great, but we'll pass on it, you know." And then apparently they immediately ripped off the idea for the show, which I thought was kind of funny. Not for Straczynski, of course. Quite rightly, he was pissed off, but. There were a few episodes I remember seeing of DS9. I thought they were kind of fun. Didn't dislike it. I remember I utterly despised Enterprise. I hated every part of that. The intro was dreck. What the fuck was that intro theme all about? Ensure that the mech carrying the painter survives. Recover the painter's masterpiece by securing the target zone. Well. Oh fuck. That's gonna be a bit of a jog, but I'll try and get it done.
Roger.
Location confirmed.
But the best thing about DS9 is that they throw out Roddenberry's golden rule that the Federation and Starfleet can never be the aggressors or the ones causing the problem. Starfleet had to be flawless. Yeah, I never really got that with the Federation. I'm still at odds with how their society even works without money. How do people function in that? Does anyone have a goal in life in the Federation, or are they just they're just mindless drones working for it? Why do all the other races, like, why does a race that joins the Federation immediately start using Federation ships, for instance? I always found that one a bit odd. Especially if they're an advanced species, why would they suddenly go like, oh, these saucer ships that you build, the Akira class and all that? Yeah, well, yeah, let's start using them. Why don't they use their own vessels? Just found that a bit weird.
Ready for orders.
Personally,
Affirmative.
it's not a major gripe. They don't, since everything they get from. That is the thing with replicators, though. It's not. You can get food and stuff from it, but stuff from replicators don't last forever, do they? So there's an enemy somewhere. It probably spawned and got stuck somewhere on the terrain, a bit like those tanks. So
What are your orders, Skipper?
I'm not too bothered about that. And if it is something deadly, I'm sure the mongoose can take a hit before I have to really, really run. But I need to tell the game to go fuck itself, because they've put the side objective in a location I can't run the mech up to. So there's a road ramp, but they can't run through the building and they can't jump over it. Which means I think I'd have to spend turns shooting the buildings.
Engaging target.
To get through. It's actually going to take me time now to shoot these buildings just for the bonus.
I copy. Locking on target.
I have to use ammo to blow up these buildings.
Yes, Commander.
Ammo and heat. To try and shoot these things. He's out of range, so he can't even shoot with his PPC. Fuck's sake. Oh no. There's an enemy somewhere. It could be an Atlas for all I know that's slowly stomping along. I haven't got a clue. Firestar's just, he's gone back to his people.
Ready to rock. Roger that, Commander.
There's a ramp on the other side. Is it? Oh fuck yeah. God, that just looked like the edge of the building there. Can she even run up that side? She might be able to, right? Maybe.
Full throttle.
Well, that municipal centre didn't need to be there anyway, I'm sure. Just reserve. Unit that never appears, or hasn't appeared yet. Don't know where it is. Don't care to know where it is. Firestarter, I assume, is moving. Ah, there it is. Firestarter found it. It's a vedette. Reserve. Saracen slowly moving, firing at the vedette that is stuck in the ground. Reserve.
Waiting for the right move.
Done.
Hunkering down.
No, oh, it's not stuck in the ground. It just went full hull down. Oh, right, see. Alright, it's using War Thunder's new mechanic where they added dozer blades to certain tanks so you could dig into the ground, and it made no gameplay difference at all. That said, can't knock them. At least they're actually adding new features to the game. Unlike MWO, which, as we know now, is pretty fucked. If you didn't watch that video that was actually made by No Guts No Galaxy,
What's up, Bob?
essentially, and as Varg told me, as a cut down, but I did listen to it as well. Yeah, MechWarrior 5, shocker, was not that profitable, and the DLC didn't sell very well, and yeah, that's basically wrapped up development virtually. If there's anything else to come out of it, there might be one more piece of DLC, but that's it. So yeah, MechWarrior 5 was,
Copy that, Commander.
I would say, an unmitigated disaster. It had a lot of potential. If they had actually bothered to give the modders what they said they were going to give them, a full SDK, MechWarrior 5 would have sold very, very handsomely. It would have been a profitable game, because there would have been a lot of people who would have been picking it up, not for the base game, but for all the mods. And you know, if they'd actually bothered to put the work in, which I know it's PGI, they never put the fucking work in. And here's the thing. When I say they're not putting the work in, I'm not saying that the staff aren't talented. I'm not saying that there aren't people in the office that can't do the work. But you know it's the upper echelons of the company, i.e. people like Russ, who are basically saying, don't bother. Like, just minimum. Just do the basics. It'll be fine. Now, as you point out, Kiro, if they hadn't have done the Epic Games thing in the first place, sales might have been a bit healthier, because, you know, Steam had let's put it mildly, a generous install base with Steam compared to Epic. It was literally a fucking bait and switch. They lied out their arse. They told people that they were going to do X and did Y. And then Russ seemed shocked that people got pissed, and that there were a bunch of refunds, and that when it came out it got middling reviews, and that no one could do anything. At that point they were fucked. They couldn't do anything about it. Then they delayed the release on Steam. Then they released 2 pieces of DLC. Both of them are overpriced. Don't add anything particularly new or exciting to the product. No new mechs. Not really any new weapons that anyone would give a shit about. The whole thing is just a complete and utter fuck up from start to finish.
Just completed those upgrades.
And I don't know. I just it's just shocking how quickly the whole thing went downhill, and I'm just picturing that they were sat there in a room just going, why isn't it selling as well? Because you fucked over everybody who wanted to support you. That's the thing. I wanted to support them. I wanted MechWarrior 5 to actually be good. I wanted it to be a game that I could stream regularly with Davros and Frun and the bro or Varak or whomever was there. I wanted to do all that. And we got nothing. We got fucked. What's this MVP Montel Vontavious Porter? Yeah. Split your fan base down the middle right before launch. Super big brain move. Yeah. At the very least, to have been upfront about the Epic deal. Yes, here's the thing. If he'd said from the start, we're going to be on the Epic launcher because we get a better revenue split per sale and stuff like that, I would have said, not what I would have wanted, but you know what? Fine. I'll still pre-order an Epic. I'll go with that. I would have been fine with that. But it was the, oh yeah. And then there was the bit where people noticed that they were changing bits of the website's information, and he just puts out some flippant tweet about, oh, I think people are just getting bent out of shape, and they're misconstruing things. Oh, everything's going to be fine, and then bam, announce Epic as that, and it was like, wow, fuck you. Yeah, MechWarrior 5 on Steam with workshops one of my days, that could have been ironically epic. But here's the thing, it's not open enough for modders. You see the difficulty that some modders, like Von Biomes, he's having to get money off the community at this point to get that mod to a point where he can expand it further, because he's having to buy assets in and new fucking software to plug into the game. That's how fucking bad it is. If they had a full SDK, MechWarrior 5 would be so good. I can only imagine that after this long, there'd be mods that were added in so many new mechs, so many new maps, expanded the universe, probably would have had the periphery, could have had different start points, the clans would have been in there, It'd have had new voice lines, new mission types, vehicles. There probably would have been playable vehicles. You probably could have had much larger battles. There would have been optimization, all kinds of things. But all of it was just pissed out of a window because they wanted the short-term sales for no long-term game. And this is what you get. And then the staff are being moved on to other projects. Surprise to fucking prize. Honestly, I'm willing at this point to just accept that MechWarrior as a franchise can go dormant for a bit. So the stink of what PGI have done can like just at least evaporate, and then another company can have a stab at it, because honestly it can't get any worse. Comstar News Bureau. Hostilities continue to wind down throughout the Innisphere, though tensions are still high, with systems along the border seeing raids from the various successor states. It appears that the Great Houses are more concerned with fleeting gains over helping their citizenry from the horrors of the Third Succession War. Labour disputes on the Free Worlds League system of Tiber have broken down, and workers are threatening to go on strike. As one of the major production centres in the Free Worlds League, we can expect a stiff response. Comstar continues its mission to the periphery states, building new HPG stations and recruiting new initiates to the Order from souls wishing to serve the vision of the Blessed Blake. If you are interested in the Order, we welcome you to reach out to your local adept. This has been your CMB January broadcast. Yeah, Living Legends 2. Oh, yeah, I'm quietly confident. I don't think they'll be able to do some of the things they say they'd like to, like the mech climbing thing and stuff with like power armor being able to climb up mechs, but if they can do half of what they say, it's already far superior to what MWO has. And poor MWO, there's another game that it just had the potential to do so much more, and this is what happens when you get lumped with somebody who doesn't have a fucking drive or a vision or just any kind of impetus to want to do something with the game that they can make. Remember, this is a guy who once tweeted that he's also got the rights to the Wing Commander IP. And fucking Chris Roberts said, "Oh really? Oh, do you now? This is news to me."
I've got the financial report.
Because that's the thing, like, people give Russ a pass. He used to just say shit at random. Oh, PC Build Simulator, as Naman points out, for $1 on Humble Bundle. It's okay. That's fun. It's a fun little game. Oof. Yeah, but thanks Sumira for letting me check out this store. Wow. It's a spicy meatball of a store. Yeah, one that's got nothing in it. Okay, new planet, new jobs. Let's see. So the local pirates want me to distract somebody. Well, that means attacking the Federated Suns. I don't really know if I want to piss off the Fed Suns all that much. That's another battle where the Capellans want me to piss off the local pirates. Yeah, we'll piss off the... Oh no, my Talon took internal damage, didn't it? Yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I got hit by that AC-20. It'll only take a day. There we go. Russ is a notorious liar, we all know this. That's the thing though, we all know this, but there are still people who I see turning up on the MWO forums who don't seem to understand and still have this weird blinkered belief that somehow, oh, any day now guys, MWO, it's gonna rise up. It's gonna have its 15th wind. And it's gonna be like the best game, guys. All we gotta do is just keep fucking hoping and praying. Just stay on your knees. Just let them unzip their pants. Let's do it, folks. Come on. It's ridiculous. It's fucking dead. As much as I occasionally have fun when I did that Santler stream, I enjoyed it because I hadn't played NWO in so long. I didn't give a fuck. I wasn't that heavily invested in winning or losing. I was just titting around. And that was fun. But I can't bring myself to just regularly go on MWO anymore. It's just so fucking bland. If there's something that's less vanilla than vanilla, they've achieved it. If anything, they have somehow hit a level where it's they've made something blander than natural yogurt. Keep the yeah, that's what it is. Keep the faith. Yeah, apparently. It's an impressive achievement. It's basically how to hammer your game to death. You played less than 70 games last year. I think maybe I played 20 or 30. Short of what I needed for those recordings of the new variants. It's called water. Well, there you go. They have achieved water. That's it, Varg. As you say, you love for me to be wrong, but I'm not. I would love to be wrong. I'd certainly enjoy hopping back into MWO if there were new mechs to get. If there was something to work toward. Let's face it, the skill system update completely killed any reason to play the mechs. Well, at least for the long-time players. New players, it made sense, but for the long-term players, where they just went, here, have thousands of skill points. Okay, well, I don't need to play the mech and get them up to master anymore. That's it. It's done. Like my mech is done. Yeah, let's Skencer sweep. Let's see what we find.
On target.
Looks like a locust. Yep. Yeah, Blaze, you're in the Firefly. Yeah.
Moving out.
Russ has achieved Milli Vanilli, yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know, it's beaten a dead horse at this point, which, no, let's not bring that back up.
Failed to
It's
connect.
beaten a dead horse, though, and everything with Russ, but it's just, I don't know. I know some people think, like, oh, he's going again, oh, this is just what he does, he's always so negative about the whole thing, blah, 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 and it's like, yeah, I could just be super positive the whole time and just pretend that things are going to be better, because that's how things work, you know. If I just pretend that THQ, for instance, wasn't going to fuck up financially and die, then THQ will still be here, right? It'll still be around. You know, if I just pretended that, like, other companies didn't fuck up, then everything would be great, everything would be amazing, right? But no, like, PGI's fucked. They dug themselves into a hole so deep, they had to basically sell themselves to an investment firm to keep the lights on. That's how bad it got.
Damage is light.
I mean, if that isn't damning, I don't know what is. Hell, even yeah, as you say, Skymaster, even NGNG are now making videos basically talking about how it's doomed. And they, you know, they used to be on the payroll. They used to be the guys who used to basically do all of their promotion. At first it was free, and then it became paid promotion because, shit, no one was actually gonna, you know, do free promotion for the game. I used to stream it, but I never told people to rush out and download it. Because by the time I started streaming it, I already knew. I could see the writing on the wall for that one. It was kind of fucked. As I said, I still got enjoyment out of the game, and I won't lie. The Friday stream, the height of my channel's Friday streams, were MWO, when the lobbies were there and it was fun and everyone could join. But when they're not doing anything new for the game, realistically, how long can you keep doing that just before it becomes kind of boring? Oops, I fucked that up. I picked the wrong mech. I destroyed his arm, which is great, but I wanted to use the Firefly because it's got force-spawn lasers. Yeah, I wanted to use Blaze for this melee attack. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Wait for the loud vehicle suit, man. It's honest to hear NGNG giving actual honest opinions on PGI now that they're not shilling for them. It's the stuff that's what was kind of frustrating about it with No Guts, No Galaxy. They had the biggest audience, arguably, around MechWarrior Online, which meant they had the best chance of being able to hold their feet to the fire and ask them the serious questions that the community had about the game. But they never did. I think, partially in a way, they allowed people like Russ to just continue to think that everything they were doing was great because they weren't hearing that kind of feedback as regularly as they probably should have. Because if they were actually being told there's problems with the game, and if you could fix those things, it would, you know, people would be happier and more likely to pay money. But they just didn't. They just let it come away. Oh, it's amazing. Everything's great. Oh, don't change a thing. And when you're not being told what the problems are, you can't improve. You can't fix them. And yes, I know sometimes they would have people who would listen to the problems and they still wouldn't fix them, but NGNG, I think, had an impetus to try and do what was best for, you know, for the players, for the fans. PGI partially killed by echo chamber. Sounds like a theory that would hold water. Hey, Fron. I would love for... it would be nice to hear, for instance, if the Swedish investment overlords assigned one of the other studios they have under their banner to take over the MechWarrior 5 development and come up with... If they actually came up with some new ideas and maybe opened up the game and, you know, sort of went through a lot of the feedback or requests from the fans and sort of went, okay, right, well, we'll see what we can do. And come back with an idea or a plan. That would be kind of refreshing to see. Oh, they really like the right side of my talon. So shoot my talon in the side. You bastard. The Brazilian company did a big chunk of the work for the last DLC. Yes, yeah, they did have a Brazilian company. And if they wanted to hand the reins off to them, maybe, as I said, fresh eyes, allow them to take a stab at it, see what they can come up with and what they can do, might be better. I think at this point, PGI might just be burnt out of MechWarrior. They've been working on it for so long. You must hit a point as a staff member where it just gets boring. How long do you want to keep working on the same franchise? Especially a franchise where you've got dickheads like me constantly ragging on you. I mean, it can't be the thing that really energizes you in the morning, right? That you want to get out of bed and go, I can't wait to program more so some asshole in the UK can fucking bitch at me, or this guy in the States can bitch at me, or this person over in Germany can bitch at me. You know, so I'm sure it's not high on their list of stuff that they want to do, and I'm sure Russ has the same opinion, but that said, if you actually listened to the people and made a half-decent game, you wouldn't have people bitching at you all the time, so... But EA, that's the thing though, Kira. EA have one of the most lucrative properties at the moment with FIFA Ultimate Team, and they're a revolving door of development. Plus, they don't develop anything. They just re-release the same fucking FIFA and NFL games ad nauseum. Slight changes here and there, and any changes they need to make, just bring in some other fucking, like, uni graduates or something and just get them to work on it for 6 months, and then if their contract is out, they're out. And it's like, okay, see you, thanks for the work.
Aye, aye.
These, like, cycling franchise things, I don't mind, as long as there's actually some change or updates going on with them, but... Hey, if anyone paid attention to the WWE 2K saga with those wrestling games, you could see where that can lead you. Ugh. I wasn't sad to see what happened with the WWE 2K games. By the way, I owned that last 2K game that came out. Fucking hilarious. Watching people, like, literally turn into wet spaghetti on a ladder and just kind of flop over it while they're lying there was just one of the most bizarre visual, but also most hilarious visuals I've ever seen in a computer game ever. It was funny as fuck. Watching characters just literally, like, spring into the air for no reason sometimes. The game was just so unintentionally funny. I think one of the matches I hit a character with a chair and I must have hit him so hard he actually went into the floor. So when he stood up, only his top half was sticking out of the ground and walking around, and he couldn't be interacting with. He was walking up to the ring. It's so weird. Oh, one of them was a match where I was in a multi-man match, and one of the AI I think he got like clotheslined, but he apparently got clotheslined so hard he flew out the ring onto the entrance ramp. It looked so fucking weird, but it was funny. Oh god. Some of the best visuals, unintentionally like broken. You know, like people bought Goat Simulator just because it was so buggy and broken. that was WWE 2K20 or whatever it was, or 2K21. It was so broken. Oh man, I wish I had it on PC because I would have recorded matches just for those moments. But I got it on the console. Oh god, because I got the previous one on the PC and it was just a horrendous port. It was quite possibly one of the worst ports I'd ever played of a console game.
Orders.
There was no effort. It was zero effort the whole way through.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Orders?
Training
Actually, I think I go as far as to say that it would be an affront to effort to suggest that any had been put in there. It was how bad that was. I'm actually losing money in these missions. I'm completing missions. I've actually got less money than what I arrive with. I think I'm just giving them my bank details and they're stealing the money off me for these missions. I think that's what's happening here. I might have to actually go up in the money stakes for a bit till I can get parts of mechs to complete and sell. I started at 1 million and I'm down to 841,000 despite successfully completing numerous contracts. I just yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, definitely, you're gonna have to take a closer look at Darius because somehow cash flow is in a negative trend, and I don't know how this has happened. But there we go again. Now we're working for Marek against the Capellans after we just worked for the Capellans against the pirates. Do 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 do. Low gravity and foggy. Widow and orphan payments to the last company you lost. I like the idea now that Darius is like this weird entity that sort of curates the Argo, and just every like Darius and Samira and Yang and Fahad are just these characters, these weird otherworldly entities that inhabit this ship, and mech warriors just kind of stumble upon it like, oh, what the fuck is this? They're like, oh, welcome. Yes, this is a lost vessel. Basically, it's these long lost souls are being harvested each time they get a certain amount of success, and then they just get killed. It like drains them. Okay, a locust and something else. So it looks like our friendlies have been dropped all the way over here, which was a classic. Oh, the brother duo, the Wasp and the Stinger, glorious. That was one of the other things I was so sad with. If MWO, I wish they'd done the Wasp, Stinger, and Locust, because I had this idea of doing a music video of using the Undisputed Era's theme and just having the 3X kind of walking along together on one of the maps.
Receiving.
With it, I just wanted to have this idea that it was just, you know, like Adam Cole, baby, kind of thing.
Mission confirmed. Got the
Bobby
eagle.
Stinger, Kylo Wasp, and Adam Valkyrie. The Argonomicon requires souls, yeah. So it's a Space Hulk. Yeah, something like that. It's
Orders?
because they're always available, but every time you know, the player makes a new Merc company, you know, they're the constant, but the Merc company, they're always changing. So do the pilot, you know, no one ever really retires from it. They just die, right?
I'm there.
The Mech Street Boys. Yeah.
Firing.
Ah, fucking squirrely locust bastard.
That didn't hit.
No, you couldn't hit shit. You couldn't hit an Autobot with a moonbeam. That's a fucking what the fuck are they doing? Why are they reserving every turn? Okay. They just reserved all the way up to phase 1 for some reason. And now the Wasp went, oh yeah, I better move. What were they doing? Finishing their sarnies? Oh, and he hits me, of course. Yeah. 2 dragons and an awesome. Yeah, oh, for red dragons. Yeah, let's go, yeah. Awesome coal, baby! Oh, is that a new model for the Oscar? Oh, fuck off, game. Yeah. He did the ping. We don't care. I want to look at the Osty. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's nice. It's a pity the lighting is a bit shit, but... Oh, that's really cool. With the mod update, we updated the community asset bundle. Whoever did that's really good. That's nice work.
Standing by.
Commander. Consider it done.
It's not gonna be able to hit this fucker.
You're fine.
Nah, of course not. I've got a higher chance of hitting the moon.
Yeah, I missed. Hey, up. 10-4.
Yep, no more mini Hunchy. Yeah, it used to be like a squashed Hunchy, didn't it? Oh, PPC looked like it was going to hit. Marek, they were waiting to see if the if the OP would bid you. Bid you, yeah.
Aye.
I like the Hulk GIF. Oh yeah, Alvatar. That was so, well. Did you watch the video I linked afterwards with the edited Ultimate Warrior conversation? Because that
Affirmative.
one gets me every single time. Fucking love that. But yeah, wrestling can look very unintentionally gay at times. And for a long time, the idea that anyone would say that wrestling was gay, like the wrestlers would literally beat the shit out of people for it. But it's kind of hard for, you know, for it not to come across that way sometimes. Certain moves, you're like, this looks a bit gay. It's really good edit, isn't it? Ow! Oh fuck! I got punched by a fucking evil robot. Oh Jesus! Oh my spine. The fucking... Oh god, no. Thanks, Samira. Oh no.
Good to go.
Yeah. Mongoose got punched. I'm not gay. Anyway, get over and grease my thighs. That wasn't an edited video. Oh man. Ultimate Warriors. He was such the real guy. Was Jim Hellwig, such a prick. Horrible, homophobic, like narcissistic piece of shit is basically what he was.
Now let's see how you handle this.
Ah, you can't punch me with that arm, can you? You got knocked off, you weird, barrel-chested looking motherfucker. No.
Watch the flank.
Ah, you little wanker. Oh, I'm gonna kill you so bad.
Commander.
Not
Engaging.
shooting my mechs to the back, you little shit. Left arm. No, I mean that is some of his weapons, but small laser.
Yes, Commander.
Fuck's it. Right, Locust. You overstaying. You're welcome. Whiff. There we go. Internal. And 4 smalls. Right arm, right torso.
Inflicted some
Realistically
damage.
should eject. He won't. He won't, of course. Oh shit. Here comes Punchbot. Oh, and he's using his lasers. It's fine. What's this? It's an appropriate use of buff about to grease his size. Yeah. That's true. He is nothing of no. No, no! Don't stand in there. Oh no! Oh, the friendlies are dead. Oh shit! Oh, I thought they were gonna get crushed by the dropship. Okay, well that's different at least. Ow! Oh, you fucker! What is it? He's got no weapons left. Will you just fuck off? Panicked? It should be a bit more than that. He's got no weapons. His torso just got kicked off. Don't. Ah, fuck's sake. Why are you shooting at that? You've got mechs right next to you. Oh, you little bastard.
Orders.
Right. Right, daughter. We got your arsehole. Come here. Fuck it.
John, for physical attack.
Kick you. I buzzsaw you to death. Oh, why are they ignoring the wasp and saying, oh no, he's the smart one. He's the smart one of the two. There we go. Yeah, shoot them in the back. That's your best chance.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, let's just walk you backwards through the trees a bit.
Target is for an alpha
Right,
strike.
go away, Locust.
Hostile eliminated.
Good God. Oh, a mech doesn't realise when it's overstayed its
What are your
welcome.
orders, Skipper?
The hell.
I got you.
I like how his arms wiggle up and down as he walks.
All weapons. Go.
Well, I wasn't exactly expecting a hit, but hey, he's got no arms now. Hey everyone, he's armless. I'll get my coat. I'll go. Ah, he really hates the mongoose, doesn't he? Like this Oscout.
Warning. Armor low.
I think this is some pent up like aggression. This is a scout pilot he's afraid of the other scout mech. He's afraid of the mongoose. I think that's what's happening here.
Targeting meter armor.
Oh, that's impressive.
No damage detected.
Impressive. Well done. You somehow missed everything, point blank, behind a target. That was a new level of fail. I understand the Stinger missing his target. He jumped and then fired, so that is a perfectly believable set of events there. But what you just did, that was terrible. We're all
Something I can do.
dumber for having seen that. So thanks, game. Thanks for that. That was one of the worst, possibly the worst shooting I've ever seen in HBS Battletech. No, actually. That was possibly the worst shooting I've ever seen in an XCOM style game ever. I don't think I've ever seen something so bad. And you should feel bad for that game. You should, if you crash now, I would understand, because it would be a crash of shame.
Confirmed.
Because you are that awful at what you just tried and failed to do.
I'm on him.
And there's no coming back from it. What you did was wrong, and you should feel bad.
Move order received.
Also, you're still going to insist why Alden insists on saying "me love you long time." All right, see you, Frun. Frun's off to his work.
Roger that.
He's off to his dark work. He's off to his dark work in the windmill mines. Yes, he was digging for windmills. Eventually, they'll have so many in the Netherlands, they'll be able to take off. Yes. Don't say that, Critical. Someone will do a hold my beer moment.
Try aiming next time. See what you get. Ready to rock.
What
Good to go.
Get in
Roger
there.
that.
Get in there. Kill it. Make it dead. Yes. 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 Dead.
Might be some good salvage there.
Oh, by the way, for people who see it, did you like episode 4? Me and the bro really enjoyed episode making it. Yeah, it's probably rum to say that you enjoy your own work, but me and the bro actually quite enjoyed making episode 4. There was some good stuff that I think we came up with.
Yeah.
Considering we had a week where the bro was not available, I've just realised his arms detach
Hey, yup.
because the model doesn't have the weapons up. Watch his arms; they detach. They detach on the character model. Oh my god, that's so weird. It's funny though. I like it. Yeah, so I think we expanded on a few things that we mentioned in the past. There was obviously the windmill mines and all that. At one point, I did say Kiro when I meant to say Christina Haas during the race, and only on going back for it was like, oh shit, did I say that? So apologies on that one.
Waiting for orders. Position confirmed.
But yeah, apologies for the week delay between that one coming out and all the rest of it. We just the bro was really laid out by that cold. It knocked him for 6.
Tango is
You're just about to go to bed when it came in your announcements. Ended up staying on for it.
Mission successful.
Just noticed in the map. Race was so good. I may have phrased that better. Why not just say that the names on screen after kills using pre-gen call signs? Oh well, we explained it in Yabo in the first one that it was an older version of the simulator that still had the previous users logged in, and we don't know how to remove them. You've never been more South African. Oh man. Also, thank you everybody for taking the time to vote on the Discord vote channel for what game we're going to stream. It looks like Deep Rock Galactic is a runaway winner for our first stream, starting next Friday. Really? Oh, we're going to need to do some repairs. Wow. Well, thanks, Yang. That's why we pay you the big bucks. I didn't know that if the mech got its side torso punched off, that it would need replacing. I just thought it would just fucking grow back. You know, but hey, that's why you're the mechanic, right? Fucking idiot.
I'll get it in the schedule.
Well, it's back over 1 million, of course. Some of that's going to get taken away by a certain fucking thief called Darius at some point, but hey, you know, we live and learn. Minor border flare-ups are still occurring, including a recent attack on the Lyran world Zanya by Free Worlds League forces. The enigmatic Snords Irregulars were sent to relieve the beleaguered Lyran forces on Zania, driving off the invading forces. Civilian casualties over the course of the raid were as high as the Free Worlds League forces' primary raid targets were all in major population centres. Comstar extends their prayers to those impacted by the senseless violence. SL Lewis Incorporated have begun shipping their first production run of Savannah Master Hover Scout vehicles, with the Lyran Commonwealth being the primary investor. These small craft barely qualify as a combat vehicle with very little armour and only a single medium laser, though they do move at an impressive speed. Pirate raids continue while the Great Houses are preoccupied with their own goals. Comstar has begun an initiative to help repair water treatment facilities on several periphery worlds to provide clean and pure water for those populations. If you're interested in aiding your fellow man, we encourage you to reach out to your local adept. If anyone has further information on the actions of Snords Irregulars on Zania, we'd be interested in those details. This has been the CMB February broadcast. February, best month of the year, yeah! Nothing to do with birthday month, but... Oh, it is. It's entirely in the birthday month. What's this? Medical research shop. During the morning brief, Darius Bro, Commander, the carrot system is renowned for its research. It so happens that Trigger has a background in the medical supply industry. If we could spare him for a while, he could source us some advanced medical supply. Ah, I've got to reject that. I need Trigger in the mech. Our fucking Roundup got wounded for 16 days. Oh, fuck's sake. Do we have any other decent contracts here? Well, we've got that distraction one, which is... That's against Fedsons, though. Last mech standing, an urban fight. Could be fun, could be there for a laugh. A lance of Curitan mechs have been rampaging in Davian territory. They've been raising population at burning fields and refineries, looting storage. Clearly doing everything they can. You know what? I might stick around for that one. I'm going to save beforehand because I've got a feeling that our 1.5 skull, unless I get like a decent friendly lance, it's going to be a complete roll. So,
Good to go.
gotta be careful about that, but I'm looking forward to this possibly being quite good. Oh, excuse me. A little bit of a hiccup burp thing there. Don't really know how to explain it, just is. Alright, Darius, hit me with your best shot. I don't want to trigger blame Tosser out, I don't blame you. Have you learned about Darius, though? You say live and learn, but you keep getting robbed by him every month. Like, you haven't learned to avoid it yet. It's difficult. It's difficult to do. He has access to everything. It's strange. No matter how many times I change the password, he just always robs me. I don't know how he does it. Oh yeah, it says game save, but I better actually save it. Save. I forgot the Merc unit's name. I forgot the Merc name. There we go. Because I actually don't remember what the Merc unit is called. Roundup. There we go. I should have called it Woody's Roundup. Well, I should have called it. There we go. Last mech standing. It's like the Bruce Willis movie. Hello, pretty lady from Davian. Careful, Commander. It looks like it might require more firepower than that. I recommend that we field some heavier mechs or hold off. I'm just interested in what it is, Darius. Go fuck yourself. Do 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 do. Is this like Fight Club? Are you Darius? Oh, it could be, yeah. Darius could be your character's like own mental instability manifesting as this other personality. Oh, it could be it. The sky is not the same shade of blue. Doo -doo. Living in a maze of monochrome. Doo -doo -doo. Waiting for the game to load in the map. How did I get here? How did I go on? On a random note, have you ever played Warframe? Yes, I did used to play Warframe semi-regularly. There was a guy who was in Tor for a while. He was called Exumo. He helped me out with... basically, he kind of power leveled me through a lot of early Warframe stuff. I ended up getting sort of like Rhino Prime. He gave me a really powerful VHEC thing, a load of good mods, and yeah, I played it for a while. Unlocked a bunch of the Warframes. It was good. I just kind of stopped because I just kind of finished with the game, really. Your lance against the opposing forces. Intel says that they're near your location. Well, yeah, they're right fucking there. There's one of them stood right there.
Time to get dirty.
It's a wasp. I also... You say it's my lance against theirs, but I apparently also have a lance of Davian vehicles. There's a Vedette, there's a wasp, there's a goblin, and a Locust 1M, which is weird. I don't know where they would have gotten the Marek version of it from, but there you go. Game Town! I like how the neon lights are just attached to the brickwork or the concrete of the building. Is it etched into the stone? See the little goblin. Yeah. Yeah, I know Warframe has, hasn't it? The story stuff. It's gotten really in depth. As
Position confirmed.
with the whatever she is, she's a baddie now or something. She's turned into a villain. Like her dad turned up and made her fucking do her chores or some shit. Now she's like a villain.
Consider it done.
How did I get here? Oh, Vog, look, wait, that building was not my fault. Trigger, what are you doing all the way over here, mate? Why did you... His drop pod was just so far off, so far off the zone, it's time to run around the building. His little Rayman armed mech. It's a long, complex, spoiler-heavy story. I played up to the bit where I think her dad turned up and basically corrupted her and made her go back to being Natal, whatever she was called. And then she became one of those really annoying fucking enemies that you have to keep changing element when you hit them. I hate those things. Whatever the frig they were called. She became one of them, I remember. And then turned on you, and now you've got like a... Then you have like a holographic version of it for a while. Oh yeah, yes, I've had a non-entity stuck in my head for a bit, so... I like that track. Yobbo, yeah. How can I go on? Right. Come on, Waspy. You Davian wasp, you don't do anything of any use. See the little goblin driving up the road. No, he missed. I need him to blow up the building. Well, I mean, at the moment, the drop isn't super heavy or anything. It's not.
Ready for orders.
It's not terrifying. Alright, so I need to be able to do 88 points of damage to that building. That's 25, 75. And if the LRMs hit, it would be enough. I don't think the LRMs are all going to hit the building, despite the fact it should, but this is the world we live in, where a building can sit there with 8 damage. Where apparently the building is in such a state that it apparently is just about holding together. Yeah, just squeak the peep at it. There we go. Bye, Wasp. Hope you enjoy internal leg damage, bitch.
I'm rolling.
No, it's yeah, Warframe. If you have another look at it and you want to have a go of something a bit different in a free-to-play game, Warframe's really good. And the cool thing about the economy in that is a lot of the stuff that you earn in game there's usually someone out there who will buy it off you if it's half decent from the through the player trade system, and you can get the real money currency, the premium currency out of it. So you can trade parts of warframes and all kinds, weapons and blueprints and whatever else. It's quite good. And there's tons of warframes, and they all play differently, and they've got their own unique little sort of quirks to them. What's the one that basically plays like a DJ? Was that one called like Octavia or something like that? Octave. I remember that one was pretty fun. You spawn the Octavia, yeah, and you spawn the musical beats, and you could. People have made things like I think I downloaded one that made it sound like "Easy Lover" by Phil Collins. So every time it started, it was like it was really fun. I like that. Oof, Jesus. Get shat on there, Davian vehicle. That Panther, how'd you name him? So, the evil lance that we had to be so afraid of turned out to be a couple of wasps, a locust, and a panther. And granted, that the friendly wasp's leg just got shot off. That's a hell of a crit roll, but there you go. Obviously, the locust had his leg shot off. The wasp hasn't got the best of leg health at the moment. Now it's the goblin. It's its chance to redeem itself. It fucked that royally. Sorry, I'm sure if I'm not misremembering this, right? Oh, oh god, it's only got a large laser. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is very bad. Oh, this is very bad. Okay, right. I think the Firefly is best at the moment at just hammering something and then small lasering bits of him off. Like that. There you go. Outright killed him. Okay. That's one of the enemies dead. It's less problems. Alright, Trig.
Affirmative, Commander.
Alright, we need to bring this panther down a level, so like take out the building. If you don't mind. Trig? Trigger? 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 Oh, it's the Valban starship. No, he's not. He is near the fortress. He was cool though. I liked Valban. Because you could create this this sort of energy net that would trap opponents in it, and then they just sort of float in the air. You could just shoot the shit out of him. He was really cool. Oh, you've got Mesa Prime. Oh, fucking Mesa back in the day, where you just held the button down and just did basically you just went full Death Blossom with her dual pistols the whole time. That was really fun. Die, do. Just like enemies dying left, right, and center. So cool. How is this wasp's legs still attached? Both got 7 hit points each. Wow. Go get him, hardcore. Fun fact, Valban's named after a French engineer who built fortifications. Yeah. The Vauban. You're having a bad day there, Wasp. I'm not sure what state the Panther's legs are in, but it'll be interesting. Oh no, this is the here comes the low. Hey guys, hi. I've been told to try and kill this wasp. Oh, my locust is really feeling it now, guys. I don't know what he was doing there. Oh, the wasp got up. This wasp fights like old people fuck. He actually has enough movement to walk all over there and take shots. Wow. I'm so far behind on some of the Prime Warframes. I do have... who's the Frosty one? I've got him prime because he got vaulted a while ago. But I managed to get him a while before that happened. I forget what he was called. What's that one called? Is he called Frost? Oh, I've got prime version of Frost. Missed the kick. Immediately explodes from small laser fire.
Target eliminated.
Skipper.
I remember having I think I had a truly miserable time trying to get the deep sea Yahar pirate one as well, but I managed to get him after a while. God, he took ages to get, because you had to get the stupid fucking parts off one of those bosses. The boss who was like the big talking head that was getting annoyed at you. Don't fire at us.
It's good to go.
Bring him down, man. Find him and bring him down. He irks me, sir. Bring him down.
You're fine.
I want that panther shot. Bring him down, sir. Very well, sir. Take him down, sir. Fire, sir. Find him, sir. Lining up the shot, sir. Firing, sir. Bring him down. I want him dead. That man on top of that building offends me, sir. Fire at him. Kill him. Make him dead. Oh, they've actually made like a really like weak Warframe? Yeah, really. Alright. I think at one point I did have all of them up to the last time I played. But as I said, I haven't been on for so long now. I'd feel like I'd be so far behind trying to play Warframe again.
Engaging target.
It's one of those games that I think once you stop, you've fallen so far behind there's not really any way of coming back. It's staying current. Bonk. The idea of this panther just laid out on top of a building.
Commander.
Oh, well. You can ship if I can trip.
Taking the shot.
Right torso, right arm.
Critical hit, Commander.
Panicked, panic level critical. Won't eject though, because reason, the chocolate chew. Egads, man, what are you doing on that building? Come down here at once so we can be civilized. Yeah, that's right, Colt. Sorry, I'm just immediately hit with the idea of, yes, we did it. And then in the aftermath, there's some poor bastards who have to go, how do we get that mech off the top of the building? Because we can't leave it up there. What's my reaction to Space Marine 2? I'm looking forward to it. I really enjoyed Space Marine 1. Would love for it to be a cooperative experience or something like that, but even if it's just a pure single player game, Space Marine 2 should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it, yeah. A little bit, nah, it's Tyranids. A bit tired of Tyranids. I don't really think they're that much fun in the Warhammer, the 40k universe. A bit tired of seeing them. That they're a bit boring compared to the other races, but you know, the same that we do with every building. Burn it to the fucking ground. It's just a controlled demolition to get the mech down. Oh, in the mod though, Yobbo, they'll eject when they're on the floor. It doesn't stop them. You just see the little as it goes up in the air. Well, holy shit, folks. We're near the end. It's 5 minutes to the end, but I did start a bit earlier. And we've barely moved. I think we literally jumped one system over. Or two, it might be. Nope, it was one system. We jumped one system over. We've had a good old day. I think it's been fun. I won't lie. The most enjoyment I get with streaming is the Thursday streams. They're always a source of good fun, good laughs. Like everybody. Glad other people turn up. We chat. We talk. For a lot of the time, utter shit. And that's what's great about it. That's the real fun, the real joy. And who knows? One of the days I might just do a really long extended stream of like Battletech on one of the days. They will not be that one, but you know, maybe one day, maybe for a special, But we earned 100,000 C-bills after 2 hours. Yay! And I spent 89,000 on an upgrade. But yeah, once I start getting copies of mechs, and I can start like flogging off the mechs. That's when the money will start coming in. So it's milk runs and building up XP and stuff until then. And even though that mission threatened that, oh, it's a bit difficult, Commander, better be careful. Oh, we might want to bring some heavier mechs. It was a light lance, so just kind of talking shit in the end, wasn't it? Unfortunately, there's no other contracts. Maybe this recovery one. Who's it against? Yeah, it's against Fedson, so it's about right. But I also probably need to pick a faction to actually start working for, so their contracts also pay out a bit more rather than, you know, rather than that. A GTFO stream. Oh, I could try out solo because they did add bots, but oh, meme fella, just turned up. Well, I mean, do you have GTFO, Naman? I can't remember who else has it. You know what, meme fella, you just arrived, didn't you? You said hello. You sounded like a happy chappy. You know, I'm gonna do something here. We'll do one more drop. We'll do one more drop for meme fella. He's just arrived. He's just said hello. He's taken the time out of his day to turn up here to be in the chat during the stream. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a match. We're gonna do one more drop. 84,000. Fucking 155. Jesus Christ! I mean, talk about slapping the dick on that one. Let's hop out of this system. There's nothing left here. We've drained this monkey dry, whatever that means. He's going around. What's he doing? He's going around draining monkeys. Right, let's go to Basalt. What do you mean no bots either? Oh, Naman, I don't think anyone can actually be good at GTFO. I think you just dive. I think you just die. Hot Steve as well. Well, this was for this last shot will be for Hot Steve and Meanfell. Comstar Newspaper. Tempers continue to flare on the Free Worlds League system of Tiber, where local labour unions have been in revolt since late January. The revolts took a violent turn in the past month, and the Free World League militia forces, including elements of the Regulan Hussars, were brought in to subdue the locals. Mostly quiet in recent years, there has been some activity throughout the Rimwood periphery, with sabre rattling amongst the minor powers. There's also been an increase in pirate attacks on outlying systems in the region. Efforts continue throughout known space to aid those impacted by the war, with supplies being diverted from various Comstar storehouses to those in need. Requests can be made through the normal channels. In our continued drive to preserve the past for your future, Star League archaeological discoveries can be reported to your local HPG. We will be happy to assist recovering and evaluating any artifacts discovered. This has been the CMB March broadcast. Yep, well, structural repair done and unadjusted. Yeah. Shit. Oh no. Uncle Darius is coming to take his monies. 9. Racer, suspiciously moonshine. Now let's dismantle the still. Racer, go fuck you. I don't care about your low spirits. I don't give a shit about that. Everyone getting high off the fumes of fucking moonshine. Idiot. In space. Oh yeah, yeah. The way that comps are like, oh, if you find anything, yeah, tell us. We're totally involved in wanting to improve humanity. Do Twitch bots dream of electric sheep? Yeah, Kiro's right. Varak, watch someone's back. Varak in GTFO
Ready to go over
would be
findings whenever you
highly useless.
We've arrived at our
We have arrived at Basalt. Well, thank you very much. Oh, Christ. Basalt has things. It's got Centurion. It's got an Enforcer. I mean, I'm saying it's like it's the whole mech. It's bits. We've got bits of Enforcer, Hunt Cheese Rifleman, Shadowhawk Spiders. An entire bit of a blurg. Right, contracts. Let's see. We don't want to capture base. We could do an assassination. Stop the signal. Stop the signal. Cease and desist. Wow, for a one-skull planet, I actually thought there'd be more one-skull missions, but okay, here we are. What's the contract that pays out the most? 421,000. That's a capture base, though. 220,000. Straight up fight. Yeah, who are we against? Local pirates. Wah! 220,000, please. Let's fucking do this. Varak in GTFO would be highly useless, as opposed to what? To be fair, actually, I think the one and only time we managed to complete one of the missions in GTFO, which we did on stream, I think Varak was there. It's such a stressful game. You've been looking for an excuse to pick up GTFO. I keep alternating between that looks great and that looks like it would piss the fuck out of me. You're not wrong, Varg. It's intentionally built to be extremely difficult and very punishing. And it's so it's so stingy with things like ammo, and then it's got these bits where you have to expend it to survive because the enemies are just swarm you. Well, I know there's bots in the game now. Oh, excuse me, my throat's starting to get to that point. Oh, Christ. Sorry about that. What's that mean, fella? Hurt. Mech that I haven't seen before in the game. A huge star map. What mod is it? Oh, this is Battletech Commander's Extended Edition. 3026. Captain Annabelle Jenkins. Hello. Let us rock and roll. Striker, Saracen, Goblin. Ah, you're a demi-lance. Oh, no, we do have a mech. We got a Javelin. Okay, brilliant. No, the sky is not the same. Shade of blue. Doo-doo. Living in a maze of monochrome. My talon's arms aren't there, floating by its sides. It makes me laugh when it goes try to fight. But given my typical playstyle, it's best described as hold trigger, running, screaming. It might not be the best game. The echoes in my eyes, burning down the world. Oh, there we go.
On the move.
Thanks for the
Copy that,
memories.
Commander.
It's there you go. It's BEXCE3025. It might be a bit difficult to find because it was they left ModDB.
Standing by.
Apparently over some of the changes they made. Oh, well, you've been saving them, man. Oh, that pesky weather, eh? Oh, ruining your opportunities to go remove that tree stump. Oh, and I bet you were so looking forward to it as well, weren't you? You're like, you know what I want to do today? I want to dig up a tree stump.
Firing full complement.
Yeah, get rid of that. I do not want a hover AC-20 in my face.
Report. Vehicle destroyed.
I actually don't know if this is the mod or not that the Edmund worked on. It was just a mod that From was trying it out, and he was telling us a lot about it, and for the longest time I thought I better actually play one of the Battletech mods, because there's only so much you can get out of the vanilla game before it just gets really, really repetitive. And
Hey, yup.
yeah, so I actually don't know. I'll I'll hold my hands up on that one.
You got it.
Yep. Oh, we did hit. Okay, well, that's fine. Get him, Javelin. Well, you're not, are you? Let me guess, Javelin's miles back. Second mech. Oh, it's a, oh shit, it's an Oss Scout. Oh, the run, mongoose, run! It'll punch off your side torso. Ha! I have LRM support. Socket, bastard. Still though, I'm really impressed with the modded Oss Scout model. It looks quite good now, compared to it being like a weird shrunken hunchback. You spent 15 minutes in GTFO moving slowly, picking off isolated ones. Moved around the corner, got spotted and died 4 seconds. Yeah, I think that is pretty much the ebb and flow of that game. It's creep around, creep around, creep, access computer, to find the location you're supposed to go to, open the door, thing eats your face. That's pretty much GTFO in a nutshell, yeah. Aim for the head, hit the leg. That's just how it works.
Moving out. Aye, aye.
I have an LRM as well, but it's kind of pathetic. I'll hit you with it though. You stay away from me, you bastard. I'll just back the mongoose up for now, because I don't want him running over and punching my mongoose. Go on, Javelin. DL. Is fucking Dad running over to the battlefield? Best bet I could do is probably just run back to them, just draw the enemy toward it.
What are your orders, Skipper?
That mech looks like it was transported in this mod from an 80s anime. No, it's definitely not punching the money goose. There's definitely not happening in this one. Ha! Take another PPC shot, you cad. You computer-aided design, you feel the power. Oh, lost an arm. Nice. Some of his weapons gone. No punching the money goose. No, definitely. Leave the money goose alone. Oh shit, a Hetzer. Oh fuck. Oh no.
Damn it, one of my weapons got blown off.
Ow. Fuck. Why does the Lance have 2 vehicles of AC-20s in it? Come on. That's ridiculous.
Waiting for orders. Copy that.
No, they definitely didn't punch the money goose, but fuck me. Just outright ripped his torso off in one shot.
Locking on.
I'm gonna have to get involved now, aren't I? It's I can't let that Hetzer present itself as a fucking target for the other. Jesus, tearing apart my poor mech.
Engaging target.
Oh, I need to get internal. Well, at least the tag worked. Yeah, I mean, the first one I got without too much trouble. The second one, fuck, it just rolled up and went bang.
Confirmed.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Wow.
Important vehicle destroyed.
2/3 of my weapons blown off in one shot.
Warning.
And then the Oscout just massively overheats itself for no reason. he actually took internal damage as well from overheating.
I'm there.
We're not sure why, he's just a gimp.
Accuracy through volume of fire. Inflicted some nasty on that son of a bitch.
I don't know where they're finding all the... Like, Hetzers aren't... AC-20s themselves aren't rare weapons, it's just... They're not particularly common vehicles like Saladins and stuff that... I don't think they're sold in huge numbers, especially like pirates getting hold of them.
Ready for order.
But the way the mod works, obviously, it just rolls on a D1000 table to draw the units, and it obviously this one went 2 tanks draws this. Yeah, I suppose actually that's a good point, Hot Steve. Yeah, that's a good observation. Great house sponsored pirates, so yeah.
Locking on target.
We could be looking at some pirates that are working for the likes of for like Cicada or something like that, so they're causing a bit of trouble. Wasn't unusual in the mid 3020s. I'm really glad that I crit the flamer. That could have been bad if I hadn't. All right, well there goes his flamer anyway. That's now a non-entity, so that's a thing we don't have to worry about. Some pirates are ex-mercs, true. Yep.
Roger that.
Also, hello, Harry78.
Report critical hit.
Yeah, gratefully was sponsored by Stan. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, sponsored Steiner pirates. Oh, that's a nasty combo.
All weapons, go.
Ah, I got his leg. That's good. It just means now the Oscout's got less, hopefully less chance of getting up and punching the money goose. But no matter luck, it's what's going to happen. Saracen's going to get involved. It should fire its LRMs at the tagged target. Yeah, there we go. And even though it's tagged, its chance to hit was shit, and apparently didn't do any damage. Dushka on a Hetzer, yeah. Oh, here he goes. Oh, he's going to do it. He's going to punch the mongoose. Oh, God. It's made worse by the fact that he walks so slowly. No, don't do it. Don't do it. His arms don't attach. Oh, and he blew off. He punched off the same side torso as last time. I knew it was going to do it as well. Knew it was going to do it. It's like the AI is such a vindictive little shit. Like it honestly is. I think the AI is programmed just to be a cunt sometimes. Where it wants to do stuff like that. It just wants to just fuck you up. It go like, oh, I'm gonna lose, but I'm gonna do something just to really ruin your day. Could it be any more panicked? If he punches the mongoose again, I mean, my pilot won't die, and it'll just be annoying. No, he doesn't have the movement for it. He's just gonna shoot a laser, which he missed, I think.
Good to go. On my way.
Okay, it did hit, apparently.
Commander.
He's starting to overheat, naturally, because he's missing a couple of heat sinks, so he's just going to have to
I'm on it.
get involved for the time. How did he go overheat? For attacking with what?
Solid connection on that one.
What?
Skipper.
How did the melee attack put him into overheat? Doesn't make sense.
Roger that, Commander. Ah!
Alright, ejected. At last. Heat of the moment. HBS tried to stop it from being a bitch, but the AI said, nuh-uh. Yeah, apparently. It's like, Oscar looks like a weird 1950s robot. It's cool though. I visually like the look of that mech. I'm not afraid of you though, Oscar. You're just a taller light. That's all you are.
Targeting rear armor.
It's got to keep up the pressure. Hey, there we go. Oh god, it was a brutal one though. All the money I made from this is mostly just going to go on repairs now and replacement parts. 66,000 for a medium laser in the Capellan space. Hope Davians have got cheaper prices. Fuck me. He lost the side source of an XL engine. Oh, that's a good point. He should be dead. I guess the game doesn't do it that way. I guess I'm lucky in that respect. He could have actually, like, literally just exploded there and then. Right, well, won't go any further over that. I'll do the repairs and stuff that before we go. So, for everyone who joins on Fridays, remember, there's no stream tomorrow night. There will be a stream next Friday, though. We're coming back at the moment, as I said. It's currently Deep Rock Galactic winning the vote with 11, but it can still change. Other people can come into the vote channel, the Discord, and vote for one of the other games that's winning. Mech Warrior 5 had a decent number of votes as well, as did, Red Dead 2. So there's the opportunity there for one of those games to get the win, so to speak. Yeah, we're going to have to go to the shop. Oh no, all they sell. Oh, okay. Well, it's definitely going to be an expensive one. Okay, so yes. So we're going to need 2 medium lasers. So we need 3 medium lasers, and that to cover the repairs. Whew, okay. Ah, you know, I forgot about Hold Fast. I mean, it might not really matter much now if I add it to the list, but Heen is a aquaculture, battlefield, black market, comstar presence, dominant fungus, geothermal boreholes, hallucinatory vegetation, in sphere level civilization, low gravity planet, megacity mining, planet-wide storms, recreation research, small population, terror, world travel hub. Let's go try that.
Roger that, Commander.
I do want to do another Hold Fast stream, but I'll let you in on something, everyone chat. You see, the problem is that if it's me and Davros and the bro, and I say, I fancy doing this, they're like, yeah, it sounds cool. But if I say it and Frun and Varaka in the conversation, it becomes a totally different thing then. Then it's like, no, I don't really want, I don't fancy it. And that's what throws it out the fucking window a lot of the time. This is why I prefer the Thursday streams over the Friday ones, because the Thursday ones are, it's me, I'm chatting to you, I'm having a great time. I'm really enjoying it. And then when it's the Friday stream, I'm there at about 8 o'clock going, Davros isn't online, and we can't decide what it is we're going to do, and what the fuck are we going to do, and oh my god, it's all going down the shitter. Seems the old Terran tradition of April Fools held true for the Regulan Hussars, as their raid on Kavanaugh was thwarted at every turn with bad luck and poor execution. If not for the actions of the Rolling Thunder Company, it's likely the unit would have met their end. Red Devil Industries, located on Pandora in the Lyran Commonwealth, have unveiled a new variant of the venerable Battlemaster design. This new variant focuses more on acting in a missile support role. This will surely pose a threat to both their neighbours. Truly, Pandora's box has been opened once again. There have been continued reports of increased pirate activity along the core world periphery, borders of the Lyran Commonwealth, and along the Draconis Combine. Comstar is initiating literacy programs on rural worlds. Free pamphlets of the Blessed Blake's writings are available at your nearest Comstar relay station, along with classes. Cases of periphery pox have been reported in the Rimwood periphery region. Be vigilant, and may the light of Blake guide your way. This has been the CMB April broadcast. If you're going to start literacy programs, are people going to be able to read the pamphlets? Just thinking. Or are they just like, or are the pamphlets pictures of just someone going like pointing at you, come here, learn to read, like in picture form. Wow, so we travelled all the way here, there were 2 medium lasers for sale. That's it, that's all we got. That's all we got. We got 2 medium lasers. Well, I guess I'll be taking the Cicada out on the next one until I can get the other medium put back on this thing. I may as well do the repair of what I can at the moment. Stick the other medium laser in there. I know it's under-tonned, I'll get it fucking fixed up at some point. Jeez, it's cost most of my money. Right, okay, well, I've forgotten the name again. Roundup. Roundup's fuck up, there we go. It's a picture of Conrad Toyama doing the Kitchener pose. Oh, that would be funny, yeah. Fucking hell. Right, well, thank you everybody who joined. It was a bit of a busy one today, off and on, people coming in and out, so that was fun. But as soon as this stops messing me around. Thank you, Kiro, Kulsh, Action Shin, TV Viewer, Aflark, Baleen37, Skymaster, Commander Root, Crat99, Dalot, Irabs, Grado, Harry, Hot Steve, Caxips, Lanom de Plume, Lanaray, Lucas Glodfish, sorry, Master 156, Meme Fella, Naman, Rikeraz, Spike Track Claire, Stu Lutis, Cloud2, Dave, Vigo Prols, Yobbo, I know From was there earlier. Didn't have a Totty today, it was a bit strange. It means he may have finally found where I live and he's coming after me. Yeah, hope you have a good week. As I said, no stream tomorrow. I will get some of the streams of the Battletech stuff that I did the last few weeks, get those up over the weekend. And there'll be some more War Warriors going up. And next Thursday, I'll probably do this again because I really do enjoy the HPS Battletech streams. They're always a lot of fun. And then, yes, next Friday we are back with streaming. So if you aren't on the Discord, the link is on the banner of the YouTube channel. If you want to join there and just chat with people in all the different channels, post Battletech memes, all that kind of thing in there, different channels, if you aren't already. Also, remember to vote what game you'd like to see us stream on that week. And, yeah, we'll catch you next time. I'm going to make myself another cup of tea because my throat's starting to get sore. So, till then, have a good one all. Thanks again. Bye! If you see someone outside your house dressed like a fox offering up a chal, run. Oh, that's a good point, yeah. Training day, yeah. Fire for effect. Recovery, yeah. We'll assassinate. Capture base, capture base. Escort, no, escort mission, no. Could do an escort mission, yeah. Low gravity. Button, oh shit, blinky button, fuck.